record. Now let's correcting. Now 27 you make it D and D correct. How did you know? I said today, and today refers to final steps of something. It unveiled, you see, and was unable, and now is present. And of course, there is no additional information. It's not an example, and it's not contrast. Must be today. Feel it? So always find anything to help you. Right, and here 28. Make it C correct. Brilliant. Number 29. You make it C correct. Here number 30. Make it B. That fantastic. 31. You did A. Yes. So do we have any trouble in this kind of skill?
No, this is easy. This was easy.
So the problem is the time and your nervous system. 22, it's letter B. Yes. Look, I told you. It's here. Letter C, yes. You did this module. Now we go to the hard questions. Let's jump to letter C, yes. Number 2, it's letter D, correct. Number 3, it's letter C, yes. Number 4, letter, no, number 4, it's wrong. Let's try again. Let me help you. All of these adjectives or verb, what exactly? It's about adjective. If it is adjective, what does it describe? Describe noun. What is? If you know it, it will be easy. Let's try to read. Of course, I can read from the beginning, but I focus on the sentence itself. So, confounded. Look, do you know confounded? Feeling confused. Which printed editions of books using pre-industrial methods? Okay. Now, this is what confused you. Historians argue that Morris' repudiation of what is what in the use of handmade materials and intricate imitation of medieval, and then he gives you explanation. So his what? What means the repudiation?
I don't know.
That is the problem. Why we didn't search in the dictionary? We have the dictionary, search for many Webster dictionary or even dictionaries alike. But the problem that we need to know what means manifest. Manifest means it's evident, it's clear. You see, it's proved. Here he said that he refused to use industrialization. In his writing, in his book, he used methods. But that means he doesn't like it. He doesn't believe it. So his refuse is proved when he used handmade materials, not industrialized. You imagine? But that means he refused. But his repudiation, his rejection is manifested, evident, is clear, is apparent in his works. That's why. So we are not talking about his rejection is complicated or difficult to understand it. What proves the wrong? There is no any explanation here to say that his rejection was difficult to the scientist.
I think the problem was that I didn't understand the passage.
Yes. Insensible, it's opposite to what is mentioned. If we explain that repudiation is rejected, it can be insensitive. But no, because the problem with the verb repudiate. Repudiate, it's a common word. You will find it in any test, by the way. And here confused. That's why they argue. That's why. Feel it? That is my name. Now, do you understand that? Hello, Dr. Wadi, do you understand? Hello, hello, hello. Why did you hear me? Hello, hello. So now we stop to number 4. Have you got it?
Yeah, we finished number 4. Yes, I got it.
Now number 5, you make a star, it means you didn't understand it, so your answer is not. We are very sorry for you. Let's try. Now we
So
check.
I was indecisive between B and C.
B and C. So, all right, no problem. Let's follow our way. All the answers adjectives, and the adjective describe noun. What's that? Or pronoun. If you found the noun that it describe, it makes you easy to understand. To delete at least 2 answers. Now, what does
Okay.
it describe? Let's see.
Help, please.
Her place in is perhaps more. So what does it describe? Her place in our historical memory is what? Is guaranteed? Is proof? How? He said, but he said undoubtedly make a strong, substantial, profound impact. يبقى here we need opposite. So here we need opposite. That means her place is not evident. See, it just means she didn't take her place. She's very important. But no, in our historical memory. That means we need negative word here. Yes or no? If you know what means tentative, you will answer it. It means not definite, not clear, not proved, not evident. And that means this. Letter C is opposite. So what helped me? The contrast technique of writing. This part opposite to this part. Here, positive. Here, negative. Here must be negative word. Look, positive word, delete. Positive word, delete. Now A or B. Do we mean that her position permanent? How? It's opposite to this one. Must be negative. That means tense. That means something unsettled, unclear, not proved yet.
Unsettled.
And it's a common word for test maker. Remember, test maker has a simple dictionary for him to choose the answers around. So any difficult
What
word
does C mean?
for letter C?
Yeah.
Letter C, it's a common word. It means a guarantee. Guaranteed, it means just like it's proved.
Okay, good.
When you buy any appliances or device, you have some pieces of document just like quarantine, a quarantine.
Okay.
So that is it. So what help us? The contrast technique and the techniques of the test maker. Always help on the tone. Find the tone and the mood. Positive, so you need positive. Negative, so you need negative. This can help you.
Okay.
How number 6? What is your answer?
6.
Correct. Now number 7.
D.
You can be correct. Now number 8.
C.
C, correct. Number 9.
C.
C, oh, you changed your mind, but okay. That is perfect. Number 10, it's letter
C.
yes. Must give you Nobel Prize. Number 11, it's letter C. Oh, no, it's letter C. We must kill you now. Because here we called in English called a specific task question. We need something, you see? We need something. It's already proved in the question. What could be inferred? About what? About this finding? About the microorganism community composition was important. What makes it important? So we need evidence for that. For which reason? The finding about that was important for which reason? What is the reason to prove that important? That's it. And remember, the skill is inference, means find the fact to prove fact. You find it? But remember, not from your mind. It's from the text. Now,
So basically, why is it important?
so before I go to read, what I am looking for exactly, why it was important, and the reason to care about the language, because due to owing to anything. Now let's prove together. Letter C. He said it's ruled out a potential alternative explanation for what acceleration in on microorganisms mediated nutrition cycling. Did he say that? It's so blah 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 reading. He said microorganisms mediated nutrition cycling was accelerated in what? In transplanted cores. Look, crucially, importantly, critically, significantly. Look, it means your answer is here. Microorganism community composition was unchanged, allowing these to attribute the acceleration to what? Why it's important? Because that was the reason for acceleration. And that's mentioned. But why A is wrong? It's not mentioned there. Look, it provided preliminary evidence that microorganism mediated nutrition cycle was accelerated. And that's mentioned. Does he mention that? Or he said here attributed to. He mentioned. So what was the reason for the acceleration? It was the increase in microorganism activity. As he mentioned the question. Look.
I'm not sure.
Let's check. He said here attribute. It means he gives the reasons. We said allowing the acceleration. So what is the reason for acceleration? To what? To temperature induced increases in microorganism activity. That is the question. What is the reason? The potential alternative acceleration in cycling. So the activity in cycling. Not the cycling was accelerated in the transplanted. Here attributed, it tells you about the reason. So your answer is here, not there. Imagine. يبقى what helped you for the reason? The word attribute. So the scientist attribute the acceleration to what? To the temperature induced increases in the activity, not because that. Feel it?
Oh,
But here it tells you where the cycling happens. Transplanted course. Okay, what is the reason? Increases temperature. You feel it? And if you read
yeah.
it, you will know that it was increased, of course. They said here was warmer in by 2. That means increase in temperature because of what? The activity of the microorganism. That's why. So what helped me? Reason refers to the attribute. But that means my answer is here. So I wanted to match my answer to this point. So any answer out, not
Mm-hmm.
point. That's why. You did the best. So what was your problem? Is understanding what does the question need exactly. And do not start reading until you need what does it need. Don't take risk by using time. Now,
Okay.
number 12. Letter what? You make answers? No. Let's read again. Okay, understand the question. Based on and likely agree. So both of them agree with what? Agree with which statement about that only. So we need information about that only. And they agree. So while I'm go reading, I'm going to find the sentence to say that they agree about that. Any sentence not about that, delete it. So as you did here, when you read blah, 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 blah here, all of this sentence introduction. So going on and. But look, but the team also found, and you said here the finding that couldn't reach detectably high levels. Now let's read it again very quickly.
Finding that couldn't reach with the team. So, should be treated, detected. I think C.
So now you think it's C, so C it's correct. Why? Because you read the question again. That's why. Feel it? And that means your answer in this is part. So when I'm going to check, I'm check this part only to help you. And of course, your answer must be related to this point, not something else. Let's check why is wrong. Its presence is more likely to indicate that a planet is a mini Neptune than that the planet is. There's not mentioned there. Feel it?
Yeah.
So the sentence, the words of the sentence is made from the text. The idea not. Feel it? And of course, here you make it here because it doesn't have life, but it's about that. So it should be treated as what should be the material. Did you catch it? Not its absence. Feel it? And that means here, let us see, it is strong. Of course, here it's not related. It's opposite to what is mentioned. So C is the best answer. Brilliant. For number 13, what did you do? You make it C. Correct. Here. And for 14,
D.
D correct. And 15,
D.
letter D correct. Number 16,
B.
letter B, yes. 17 is letter A, correct. Must give you $1 million. 18, correct. $2 million. Oh, you skipped 20. And how about 19? Wait. 19, it's correct. $3 million. 20, you didn't do 20. We must get our money back.
I think I didn't see it because I didn't remember the question.
It's very, very easy. Let me help you. Remember,
Okay.
if we start with phrase, let me help you, it's a positive phrase. Any information at the beginning. Whoa. And after the comma, subject, verb, complement, full stop. What does this information refers to? What is one of
To the
the two explorers during find the subject of the sentence? This is the subject. This is the beginning. Look, the beginning. I'm talking about the beginning. Billiards, several tracks. So what does this information refers to? He said one of the explorers. So we need persons. How years? How Greenland? How? It must be. This called here about modifier. Remember the modifier? The modifier is if you start with phrase, you must write the subject or the information refers to. As we studied from minutes ago, the verb and then information and then subject verb complement. Who did this action? The subject. Now we give you a positive phrase, additional information to describe the subject. Your job to find the subject of the sentence at the beginning, as we did. So letter A. That's why. Feel it?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Now we go to 21. 21, you make it B and A. How? Let's try the same problem. Look, past participle. Woven from recycled. What is woven from recycled? And then the subject. What? Let's find the typological tapestries or the artist. How? And when she, this is new sentence for Alexandra. So what is woven? Yes,
The tapestries.
it's called the modifier. We start with past participle phrase, but it's too long because it has details. That's why. So if you read any sentence, start with past participle, remember this mistake. Beginning, comma, as we did here. Can help you. You will find in any test like 2 or 3 questions from modifiers. Now, 22 will make it C, correct. 23, letter B, correct. 24, letter correct. 25, no, let's try again. It's very easy. How did you make it? Let me help you. Let me help you. Here you put comma. But remember, I told you complete sentence, comma, complete sentence, wrong, comma splice. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Here we have complex sentence. And what is complex sentence? Subordinated conjunction, close, comma, close, full stop. This is called complex. Comma, and then close again? No, this is sentence. And then comma, sentence, wrong. Let's see, subordinated conjunction, subject, verb, close, and then comma, and then subject, verb, and to the word. It's a close, sentence finished. You start a new close again. Between them only comma, wrong. Only and from boys we need comma, wrong. Nothing without any punctuation. How? Wrong. That's why I told you complete sentence, comma, complete sentence, full stop, wrong. I mean by sentence any type of sentence, sample, complex, compound, complex, compound. You must check it. So what is the trap here? He makes the sentence here complex. Take comma and then complex sentence again by using this phrase. Or simple, no problem. Because he used the phrase. That's why. You catch it? So letter D correct. So again, before calling complete or not, yes, complex sentence. Calling. After calling, is it explanation? Yes. How?
Yes.
How? He explained how goats are notoriously indiscriminate. He gives example. They devour all kinds of shrubs and weeds without with ignorance. Do you know it? Do you feel it?
Mm.
And remember this word, it's most common. Now here for 26, letter B correct. 27, letter D correct. Now 28, it's a letter A, yes. 29, I think are confused.
No, it's because I ran out of time.
So B correct. Now the hardest question. Number 30, it's C, yes. Number 31, D correct. Here correct. 32, it is letter B correct. 33, you have two answers.
No, it's C.
Let's see. Okay. Here wrong. And you did all of them correct. That's why. Is it easy or hard?
It was fine.
So
There were some questions that I couldn't really understand, but overall it was fine.
you did your best all the time. Now I'm going to send you on the group an official test from the test makers. And where is our beautiful group? It's here. Now I'm going to share.
But can we first revise all of the structures that I should know?
Yeah, it's right, but it must be in a complete session from the beginning. But we'll finish after 10 minutes. Yeah, don't worry. I wouldn't like to
Oh,
skip, but we'll revise it. But try to remember all the common mistakes of any mistake.
okay.
Here we now, all right, we can go to answer this one together. And if you find the answer, tell me. So the word trace.
Void text. I think evidence.
So why?
He doesn't want any of their footprints to be like, on the ground, so they won't get followed, I think. And like he's trying to hide them.
That is called evidence. What help you? He said in this sentence. So if you follow some hacks, say, don't read the introduction of the question, go to the sentence directly. But only
Okay.
the explanation will help me. You feel it? So be careful, but to read very quickly. Number two, that is correct.
Fragile. B.
Did you know?
It's delicate.
He said it's delicate. What is? the nose. So we need an adjective to describe the nose. Here he said for the nose, but this means refers to the nose, so it's fragile. But why not sophisticated? Because there is no any explanation about that. The nose is complicated, or it made as an intricate structure, or people don't understand the structure of it. There is no any explanation about that. We need evidence in the text, not from mind. Feel it? And wait, look, delicate means easy to break. So we have to evidence. Easy to break means fragile, and delicate means fragile. That's it. Do you know what means sophisticated?
What?
Soft means wisdom. It has a lot of knowledge. And dedicated is adjective. So anything has soft means it has a lot of knowledge. Difficult to understand easily. Yes, but here it goes.
Oh,
Yes, any word has soft, like philosopher. If I said you are a philosopher, means you have lots of ideas about these products. Yes. Now number
so
three.
SOPH, anything that comes with soft
Yes,
means it has knowledge.
of course. Philosophy, sophistry, sophisticated, sophism, anything. And remember it from the word phil. Do you know what means phil? Phil means love. And philosophy means you love wisdom, you love knowledge, you love searching, studying ideas.
Oh,
Of course,
okay.
that's why, but not phil in Arabic, something else. Now, number three.
Preceding a flare, the corona temporarily exhibits increasing brightness of the region where the flare is. Uh, I would guess B. And because antecedent. I'm gonna say B because I don't know the meanings of the other words.
So what does say be? Your heart or your mind?
What?
Yeah, who answered B? Your heart or your mind?
No, my feelings did.
So your feelings, it is correct, but we need to know why. Yes or no?
Yeah.
If you don't know what means be, check the answers. Anti means before. Is this action happened before or happened after?
Um. Wait. So
The sun's correct.
brightness above.
Bus indication. It must be before or after. Must be not before.
Before, yeah.
It must be not before. Well, look, preceding a flare. Something happened before flare. That means the flare happened before. How?
Oh, okay.
That means it's not before. And what means noxious? Let me help you. Any word in English has knock like that or knocks like that, it means harm. And in means not. As you know. So when I say it's noxious, it means it's harmless. It's harmful. Well, here noxious means harmful. And the opposite, it means it's not harmful. But how? He said here it's harmful. He said can interfere with telecommunications. Yes or no? So it's harmful or harmless. Here means harmless, but here he said harmful. يبقى what help me? Knock means harm. And the opposite, يبقى what means that? Not harmful. But here it's harmful. So she's wrong. Catch it?
Mm-hmm.
The perpetual means permanent. This opposite. He said here the corona temporarily, not all the time. Opposite. That's it. So we need evidence to prove the sentence. That's why. Now number 4. Answered correct. You go for 5.
Demonstrate that the integrity of the to demonstrate that uh, processized
Let me
tendency
help.
of some.
Let me help. All of these verbs find the subject and the object. If you test you for verb, find that. Here, blah blah.
Okay, so the,
If that's true or not. This is the subject. What these scientists do with this? He said that, remember from the beginning, to understand, to demonstrate that the integrity of underground metal pipes can be assessed without unearthing. Who is going to demonstrate? Look, the modifier. Who? This. What they did. What did they do? What they have done to know the integrity, to hypothesize. How? He said showed. So it's not hypothesis or guessing. It's not tentative assumption or guessing. So wrong. And how discount? Discount means to ignore or to downplay or to don't care. But how they showed it. And they did exercise and they found findings. And so opposite. Do we have here? Do we have any explanation to say that redefined again, reformulated,
no.
re-understand again? No. What means it's applied? They used the something carefully. They used all the information available to check something, to understand something. So they wanted to understand the tendency of internal magnetic fields to understand. And we have calling explanation to give you what they have done. So we give you 3 answers negative, 3 answers opposite to the tone of the text. That's why I tell you to the tone.
Oh, okay.
So what is the verb? The verb tone positive because I found the subject and the verb and object and information. Straight. That's why. That's about. So remember, discounted. It's a common verb used by test maker. Means downplay or ignore.
Downplay.
Downplay. Yes, it's a common word. Yes, downplay means you ignore something. You make something down, so don't care about it. You ignore it.
Okay.
But don't say like any answer has discount wrong. No. Sometimes we have scientists, but logically, in science, we don't use the word discounted or downplay because how scientists ignore fact or science. But this is not a rule that if I found the answer means downplay or discount, delete it. I cannot teach you hacks.